Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel, Allie the Mystical Fairy. I'm Melissa and I will be reading your cards today. If you guys can't tell, I did move. I hope you guys still like the setup. It's kind of the same, but you can see like my Christmas tree and stuff in the background. So yeah, I also want to mention that I will be giving away another free personal reading when we reach 1,000 subscribers. So make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and make sure you comment on my video so that I can know who you are and so that you will be entered in the giveaway. Also follow my Instagram at bxbyalyyy so that it may be easier to reach you if you do win. In this video, we will be doing a timeless reading on why do people stare at you in public. I have 3 piles for you to choose from. Pile 1, we are using the Wild Unknown Tarot. For pile 2, we'll be using the Light Seers Tarot deck. And for pile 3, we are using the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. So please choose whichever pile resonates with you the most. Hello, pile 1. If you chose this clear quartz crystal, this will be your reading. All right, pile 1. Let's see why people stare at you in public. Let's see what's going on with you. I'm getting a very like daredevil energy here. Let's see what's going on. There's something unique about you, pile 3, that I think that catches a lot of people's eyes. Let's see. Spirit, God, ancient ancestors, please give me the most accurate messages for my pile 3s. Also, all negative energy will be sent back to the sender, and please protect my pile 1s from all negative energy. Did I say pile 3? I meant pile 1 if I said pile 3. I can't remember. But yeah, please protect my pile 1s from all negative energy, Spirit. All right, let's see what's going on with you, pile 1. Why do people stare at my pile 1s in public? Why do people stare at my pile 1s in public, Spirit? We got the Magician. Oh, so you're a witch here. You're a spiritual baddie here. I feel like that's why people stare at you in public. I'm getting someone who could wear a lot of black here. You might have a couple of piercings, maybe a lot of tattoos here. I told you, Power 1, there was something about you that was unique. I also feel like people stare at you because they can sense how magical you are. They can sense how spiritual you are. A lot of people feel very connected to your energy. A lot of people feel guided to talk to you. Power 1 is also what I'm getting. A lot of people feel comfortable talking to you. I feel like they look at you and they're like, I just want to tell my whole life story to Power 1. Because maybe you seem... Maybe by the way that you come off, maybe by the way that you dress, you seem very understanding and open-minded, Power 1. All right, let's see. You gotta have like a pentacle tatted on you. All right. Why do people stare at my Power 1s in public, Spirit? Why do people stare at my Power 1s in public? 3 of Cups. We also got the 8 of Pentacles. I feel like people stare at you because they want to be friends with you, but I also feel like people stare because they feel intimidated by you. Like they don't know if you're friendly or not. Like I feel like they get a friendly vibe, but I feel like they get like intimidated, so they don't know whether they should come up to you or not. But a lot of people really want to be friends with you, Power 1. It's like they just want to talk to you. They want to know more about you. Like looking at you, they want to know more about you. They want to know what, I don't know, I'm getting your deepest, darkest secrets. I don't know where that came from. But people stare at you because they wonder if they should come up to you or not. They wonder if, if maybe like, if they ask to be your friend, if it would be reciprocated, basically. Like, I feel like they have an inner knowing that it will, but it's just like something about your energy is just so magical. It's just kind of intimidating. With the 8 of Pentacles here, a lot of people want, they feel like they get a boss energy from you. Maybe like, I'm getting that this may be my pal. I feel like when people stare at you in public, I feel like you could be walking with a purpose or something like that. like, people may say that you always look like you know what you're going, what you're doing or where you're going or something like that. Like, I don't know, like, y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to explain, but you walk with a purpose. Like, you don't never look lost. Like, when you're out somewhere, like, you're always walking like you're about to go somewhere, like you got other shit to do, basically. Like, I feel like that's why people stare at you. I feel like you're kind of serious. I also feel like that you're about your time and energy. And I feel like a lot of people love the way you look. Like, I just feel like you give off this very like independent, like sophisticated boss energy here. And with this web here, I feel like you're building your own web, Pile 1. This is so cute. I feel like people stare at you because they can sense that you have a lot of stuff going on for yourself. People stare at you because you're very intelligent. They can look at you and tell that you're intelligent, Pile 1. All right, let's see. Why do people stare at my Pile 1, Spirit? Why do people stare at my Pile 1s in public? We got the 2 of Pentacles, and we also have the 5 of Wands. With this 2 of Pentacles here, I feel like you're very balanced. I feel like people feel like, I don't know, I feel like some of these people have seen you multiple times, Pile 1, and I feel like you always are doing something different. Like, the next time that someone else sees you, like, you're doing something completely different. You're dressed completely different. Like, you could have multiple personalities. Like, one day you want to dress different than the next. I don't know. Like, it's crazy. I feel like you're always open to change. People here may also think that you have a really good job, Pile 1. Like, I feel like they stare at you. Maybe they think that you're that you have like a really good job, or you're some type of boss. I'm also getting something about finance here. You a banker, a teller. All right, so with this 5 of Wands, Pile 1, remember when I was like, you walk with like a purpose or something like that, or maybe people find you a little bit intimidating. I feel like you kind of have this facial expression, Pile 1, that you're very serious because you're always thinking in a way. I feel like maybe that's why people feel intimidated, because you, like, when you're out and about, I feel like you're always thinking like in your head, and you could be thinking about things such as, like, you know, just things that maybe aren't with you in the present moment. Like, maybe you're thinking about like your goals and dreams or something like that while you're out shopping, or, you know, you're thinking about, I don't know, what you want to eat later while you're out, I don't know, doing something completely different. And I feel like here, maybe you just have this serious face, or I feel like here you also can't hide your emotions, like with your face here, and maybe you could be upset or something like that. But I feel like people stare at you because they want to know what's wrong. If you do have like such a, I don't know, serious face, like, I feel like people want to know like what's wrong with you. Like, they want to ask like, what's going on? Like, are you okay? People want to ask that. So I feel like that's why people stare at you, Pile 1. Okay, let's get a couple more cards. Let's see. Pile 1, I just feel like you attract a lot of people here. It's something about you. I think a lot of people think that you're magical, or a lot of people also think that you can like conversate with anyone, or, you know, a lot of people, like, when they stare at you, they think that y'all would be good friends. But I feel like a lot of people don't actually come up to y'all. Like, but a lot of people stare and think like, wow, how would life be if I was friends with this person? But I feel like a lot of people don't actually come up to y'all, Pile 1. Let's see. Why do people stare at my Pile 1s in public, Spirit? Give me a couple more cards. Why do people stare at my Pile 1s in public? Why do people stare at my Pile 1s in public? We got the 9 of Cups, yeah. You give off this very independent vibe, and this very, fulfilled, like, I don't know. It's just giving boss. It's giving a little bit of sassiness, but also not really. Like, it's just the right amount. You know what I mean? Let's see. Why do people stare at my power ones in public, Spirit? Why do people stare at my power ones in public? Oh, he got the 10 of cups. Yeah, power one. 10 of pentacles. You could be seeing 10-10. Wow, power one. This is really good energy. People stare at you because they can tell that you got it going on. It's just something about your energy. People stare at you because, like I said, they think that they would be happy if they had someone like you in their life. People stare at you because, like I said, you just seem very open-minded, and that could be by the way that you dress, even by the way that you talk. Like, maybe people like hear you talking to other people, and I just feel like these people are afraid to come up to you, power one. And it's because, like, you have just this serious face. I'm also getting that you may walk fast, and so people can't keep up with you. They don't know what to do. But I'm getting a lot of people are scared to come up to you because it just seems like you have so much going on, and like you're just on, like you could totally not be doing nothing in the next minute, but you walk like you have somewhere to be, like you have something to do. That's just your energy, power one. Yeah, I think you catch a lot of people's eyes with that. I do get a walk here, so you could be tall here, or you could just have long legs. Let's see. All right. Why do people stare at my power one, Spirit? Why do people stare at my power ones in public? Why do people stare at my power ones? We got connection, decisions, blossom, as well as time. I feel like you give off this vibe that you don't have time for a lot of people. And I also feel like you're blossoming right now. And I feel like that's why people stare at you. You could have like grown up in some way. I also feel like, yeah, with connection, I feel like people like honestly stare at you and they feel an instant connection. It's just that people don't always know how to talk to you or come up to you, power one. We have decisions right coming out as well, and I feel like with decisions coming out, I feel like you're not afraid to make certain decisions for yourself. Like I said, I got this very big like risk taker energy. Maybe when people stare at you, I feel like you give off this free spirited vibe here, and I don't know, you're just not afraid of anything. I think that's what people think when they stare at you, that you're not afraid of whatever comes your way, and you're going to do whatever you want to do. We also have laugh on the top of the deck, and I feel like you may have a cute laugh, a nice smile here, power one, and that's why people stare at you in public. So yes, power one, that is all that I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a happy holidays if you guys celebrated, and yeah, I will see y'all in my next video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and take what resonates and leave the rest. Bye. Hello, Pal 2. If you chose this green aventurine crystal, this will be your reading. All right, let's see what's going on with you, Pal 2. Why do people stare at my Pal 2s in public, Spirit? I hope you guys have been doing well. Spirit, God, ancient ancestors, please give me the most accurate messages for my Pal 2. All negative energy will be sent back to the sender. And please protect my Pal 2s from all negative energies. Let's see what's going on. Why do people stare at my Pal 2s in public, Spirit? Oh, it's got the Ace of Swords. People stare at you because you could be like an intellect. I feel like you're always thinking, kind of like Pal 1 in a way. People want to read your mind when people stare at you. All right, let's see. Why do people stare at my Pal 2s in public, Spirit? Why do people stare at my Pal 2s in public? Why do people stare at my power twos in public? Oh, we got the Knight of Pentacles. People stare at you because, okay, first of all, you could be like very hippie in a way. You could wear lots of tie-dye. I'm also getting like the way that you dress seems very free spirited. You could wear a lot of crystals here. Something about you seems very earthy in a way, and I feel like that's why people stare at you, because they think that the way that you dress is different. You can also wear a lot of different colors. I'm getting like yellow, green, like purple. Like you look very colorful when you go out. But I'm getting that people stare at you because they're thinking that you're on some type of journey here. People stare at you because it seems like you're a deep thinker, like you're always thinking about something. They want to know what you're thinking about. They want to be in your business, pal, too. People stare at you because they want to know your business. They want to know what's going on with your life. They want to know what type of journey you're on, pal, too. Let's see. Why do people stare at my pile twos in public, spirit? We got the King of Swords here. People stare at you because you could be very, like, I don't want to say close off, but I feel like people stare at you because they know that they can't like bullshit you in a way. Like there's something about when people stare at you, like they know they can't lie to you. I don't know why I'm also getting people may stare at you because they think you could fight them or may fight them. I don't know. But you, like, I don't get that you have a mean mug. It's just that I'm getting a grown, mature energy. Like, you just don't play. Like, it's like you're not about games or something like that. Like, that's why people stare at you. Like, they know they can't come up to you with no bullshit. Or I'm getting you gonna beat them. You gonna fight them or something like that. Like, that's why people think that you would fight them in a way. Alright, let's see. You could have a nose piercing here. Pow too. I'm also getting, you could be a tree hugger. So people stare at you because you hug trees. Like people may stare at you when you hug a tree or something like that. But I'm not even getting negative energy. I feel like when people stare at you, if you're connecting to nature outside and people stare at you, I just feel like people just be, I feel like they admire that about you in a way. Like I think that's like cool. I'm also getting that you may, people may stare at you because you go outside with no shoes on, but really you just be grounding yourself. And I feel like people admire that. Like, it's something different maybe that they haven't seen before. Why do people stare at my pile twos? Alright, we got Justice here. So Libra energy. I feel like people stare at you because you're very fair. Something about you just seems very calm, pal, too. People stare at you because something about balancing the light and dark shadows of yourself. So I don't know what that's about. People, I just feel like maybe when people look at you, that's not really who you are. Like you're much deeper than what people see on the outside. And I feel like people can tell. Like that's why people stare at you, because it's something about like you have a story. That's why I was like, you're on some type of journey here. But I feel like people stare at you and they know that you're like, you could be totally different than maybe like your outside, like how you appear on the outside. I also feel like people stare at you because something about, like, I feel like you've been through it in a way. You could be older here, pile 2. And I feel like people stare at you because, like I said, they know not to mess with you because I feel like you've been there, done that. Like, there's no getting, like, people just can't come to you about anything. Oh, you know what I'm getting? It's giving, don't talk to me unless you're about money, peace, or I don't know. Like, it's like, don't talk to me about no gossip, like nothing like that. It's the energy that I'm getting for pile 2. Like, you don't want to hear like about worldly things. Like, you want to talk business is what I'm getting here. I'm getting just a very, I feel like you, pile 2, you're a very deep person. Like, you have a lot going on. Pile 2, wow. Let's see. You're more than what you appear on the outside. But sometimes I feel like some people can tell, but also some people don't know that really. So I feel like they come at you in ways that you don't really accept. This could just be people who aren't very enlightened. I feel like spiritual people or people who have some type of enlightenment, like they could see, like they stare at you and can see through you in a way. But some people, I feel like why do I want to say normal people, but really, I don't know, but you get what I mean. Like, people who aren't very spiritual or enlightened, I feel like they come to you thinking that you're playful or you're immature or you're just like some regular person, but you're not. Pile 2. I don't know where that came from. Let me know if that resonates. Okay, pile 2. That was kind of deep in a way. All right, let's see. Why do people stare at my pile 2 spirit? Give me a couple more cards. Oh, we got the 8 of Wands. All right. Why do people stare at my pile 2s in public? Why do people stare at my pile 2s in public? 7 of Cups. Like I said, I feel like you got a lot going on for yourself that you could be like very confused in a way, but I feel like a lot of things happen for you fast. So I feel like people stare at you because, like I don't know, like you could be like, it's giving something about your exterior doesn't match, like maybe even what you do for work or like what you do. Like, I don't know. Like, it's giving like you could be, I don't know. It's just a lot different. Like, I'm getting like construction worker or something like that, but you could be like a hippie, like in a way. Like, I don't know. It's something about your exterior that doesn't match like maybe your job, or people think it's not really that it doesn't match, but people think that it doesn't match what you do for work. I'm also getting here that people may stare at you because you have a lot of options here. I feel like people stare at you when, like, if you're a woman here, people stare at you when men come up to you, or people stare at you when women come up to you if you're a male here. Or, you know, flip it however you want. Whatever you're attracted to, pal, too. I don't discriminate at all. But I feel like people stare at you when people flirt with you. I feel like people stare at you when other people flirt with you so they can figure out how they can come up to you next and try to like talk to you, because they don't know how to talk to you, pal, too. I feel like you just give off a lot. Like, you give off like a very kind of stern, like smart, intelligent energy. Like, you're always thinking. You give off like you're on a journey. I don't know. People want to know how to come up to you. I feel like, yeah. I feel like they try to listen in on what other people are saying to you so that they can say the same things that somebody else has, so they can figure out how to get into your energy, pile, too. All right. Why do people stare at my pile, too, spirit? We have happy. To be happy, you don't need the best of everything. You just need to make the best out of everything. You could be very happy here. You could be enjoying life. Like I said, I feel like I'm getting an older energy here. You could travel a lot, pile 2. I'm getting an older energy who is just very satisfied at where they're at. They're like you're satisfied at, like you just be living, live, love, laugh. That's what it's giving. Like you're just living life. And we also got thankful on the top of the deck. So I feel like you're just very happy at the moment. I feel like there's nothing bothering you. Like you may have cut out a lot of things that were bothering you, people who were bothering you. And I just feel like you're very happy at the moment. That's why people stare at you. You could also brighten up other people's day as well. When you talk to them, why do people stare at my pile 2, Spirit? We got the truth. So I do feel like you're a very honest person. You're a very just person. You're very fair. And I also feel like people stare at you because I feel like they know that you're going to tell them the truth. Like they know that you're an honest person. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's why I said people can't just do anything to you, because I feel like like your intuition is just so strong, like you just already know. And I feel like that's why people are staring at you. And some people like they can't come to you with no bullshit. They gotta talk about what you're interested in for you to like gain interest in that person. And I feel like that's why other people want to come to it. Like they want to listen to what other people are saying to you so that they can get to you. Because maybe like you're kind of hard to get to. You might have very strong boundaries here. So I do get a lot of air energy here, especially. So Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Heavy air energy. Yeah, I feel like you're very honest, pile 2. If it's anything, why am I getting this? If it's anything, pile 2 gonna tell the truth. Why did I get that? Okay, give me one more card. Give me one more card. Why do people stare at my pile 2s? Oh wow, that just flew. Time. Okay, we got this for pile 1. The only time that you can control is now. And I've kind of got the same energy. So if you feel attracted to pile 1, go watch it. But also, this is what I'm saying. I feel like you don't have time for the bullshit. You don't have time for people coming up to you, talking to you about anything. Like pile 2, I just feel like you just look like people will stare at you, and because you look like the person that's about business. Like you don't want just anybody coming up to you, talking to you about anything, mess, whatever. Like you want to talk about deep subjects or something like that here, pile 2. And I think you intimidate a lot of people as well. I also feel like you intimidate people with your conversations. Maybe people think that you're very, like I said, intellectual, and maybe they can't keep up with the conversation that you have. Some people can't keep up with the conversations that you have. So yes, pile 2, that is what I get for your reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a happy holidays if you celebrate it. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye. Hello, pile 3. If you chose this amethyst crystal, this will be your reading. All right, pile 3. Let's see. Why do people stare at you in public? Let's see what's going on. Spirit guide, ancient ancestors, please give me the most accurate messages for my pile 3s. All negative energy will be sent right back to the sender, and please protect my pile 3s from any negative energy as well. All right, pile 3, let's see. Why do people stare at my pile 3s in public, Spirit? Okay, we got the Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups, so a lot of water energy. You could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. People stare at you because you look very sweet. You could be very bubbly as well. You give off a friendly energy, pile 3. Let's see. You also give off maybe a little bit of sensitivity as well. I feel like you have very soft facial features, especially if you're a woman. And if you're a guy as well, male, like you could have very soft facial features. And people are attracted to that, I'm getting. All right, let's see. Why do people stare at my pile 3s in public? You could have clear skin is what I'm getting here too as well. something is very something is very youthful. I'm getting a lot of downloads for you, Pile 3. So something is also very youthful about you. I think that's why people stare at you as well. Like, these readings have been deep today. Like, I'm just having these deep, like, downloads. So, Pile 3, like, something about you seems so soft compared to other people in the world. Like, maybe you could be older here and have, like, a fun and joyous spirit while everyone else in the room is kind of, like, you know, how, like, you know, when you're older, maybe you can get, like, very, like, bitter and stubborn and very, like, I don't know, boring. Like, I don't like, not like, that's what people think. Like, people think that you're just the light in the room, that you're the most, I don't know, also the most loving in the room. Let's see. And I don't know, I don't mean that for all older people. I meant like mainly people that are stuck in the matrix, you know, like stuck in cycles. Like most of those people become very bitter and they lose like creativity. So I did not mean it that way. I meant most people who are stuck in the matrix. All right, let's see. Why do people stare at my Pile 3s in public? Queen of Wands here. You could be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have the Nine of Swords here. So you could be some type of heartbreaker here. You could have air, I mean, you could have air, fire, and water in your chart. I'm also getting water and fire in your chart. So yeah, I kind of just said that. But with the Queen of Wands here, I feel like people think that you're very attractive. You could have curly hair here. You could have very long hair. You could have also shaved your head or have short hair as well. And people stare at you because you look good with short hair, or that you rock like you rock short hair, or something about a shaved head. Ooh, you could have shaved your head and dyed it a different color, like blonde or pink or red or something like that. And that's why people stare at you, because you look good with it. People stare at you because you're very attractive, Pile 3. I just think it's something so, like I said, something so joyous about you. Like, I don't know, something that's so, like, inspiring as well. I feel like people look at you and they instantly become inspired. People stare at you and think that they want to be like you or something like that. Like, wow, I wish I could be like her. I'm also getting that you might get a lot of mean stares here, Pile 3, because of your spirit, because of your energy. So be careful of evil eyes. Wear your evil eye protection, Pile 3. But yeah, people may stare at you in jealousy, Pile 3. I definitely do get that with the Nine of Swords here. Maybe people stare at you and think that their life is shit. I'm so sorry. I don't know where that came from, but maybe people stare at you and maybe they think that their life is like maybe not going as like well as yours, or maybe it's not going, I don't know. Maybe like they stare at you and they become very like maybe sad, depressed about your looks. I feel like also people stare at you and then when they go home, like they think about you. Like you have something that captivates like people's eyes. Like I feel like, and it's a memory, like it stays. Like a lot of people remember you because of the way that you look. Something about your features as well. You could have hazel eyes, blue eyes, green eyes. You could also have very deep brown eyes, very big eyes as well. All right. Why do people stare at my Pile 3s in public, Spirit? Why do people stare at my Pile 3s? So we have the Two of Wands. So people think that you're very curious when they stare at you. With all of these piles, I feel like y'all are all very deep thinkers. Like y'all must just, I feel like y'all are maybe all like in y'all's head, like when you're out in public. That's what I'm getting here for all of the piles. Like you're in your head. And I feel like for all of these piles, y'all have some sort of serious look as well. Like like, I just feel like with this Two of Wands here, I just feel like you're very curious, Pile 3. And you could just be thinking about, I just feel like you be thinking about deep things in public, Pile 3. And people want to know what you're thinking about, Pile 3, when they look at you. Let's see. I also saw the Hermit on the back of the deck. So you could be a Virgo. People may stare at you because you could be very to yourself. Or I'm also getting something here where people may stare at you, especially if you're a female here and you're alone in a store, but not like that, like not alone in a store, but alone anywhere, but not like that. Like they kind of wonder where, like, I don't know, where your husband is or something like that. Like you could not be married or be in a relationship, but people wonder where, like maybe if you have a lover or something like that. Like people wonder where your husband is or where your lover is, Pile 3. I'm also getting this for males here too. I feel like you get a lot of females that want to step forward to you, Pile 3, especially if you're a male here. But something like, something here, your attractiveness and your energy makes people think that you have maybe a girlfriend or a wife. And I feel like if you are single, people think that you have a girlfriend or a wife when they stare at you. So it's like they don't want to come up to you because they think that, I don't know, that they're gonna pop out anywhere and cuss them out or something like that. Like, I don't know. So like if you're a male here, people think that you have a very maybe a very attractive girlfriend or wife, and a wife who's not afraid to speak up for themselves, because like I'm getting like they're afraid that your girlfriend or someone's gonna come around and like cuss them out. But you could be single here. If you're not single, you could have a partner like this. Let's see. Why do people stare at my Pile 3s in public, Spirit? We got the King of Cups here. So yeah, definitely water sign energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel like people stare at you because it's just something like you're very sweet. Whether you're a male or female here, you're very sweet. And like I said, it's just something about the facial features. You have soft facial features here, whoever you are. I don't know why it's giving, why I heard Michael Jackson. Like, because Michael Jackson was like, especially if you're a male here, like he kind of like talked in a very like higher voice. And he was a very soft male, in my opinion. And he was also very sensitive. So I feel like this could be you, Pile 3. You could also like to listen to Michael Jackson. Let's see. Why do people stare at my Pile 3s? Give me one more card, Spirit. All right. We got the Four of Swords. People stare at you because I feel like I said, I feel like this is something that they remember about you, like when they go to bed or something like that. Like they could be doing nothing and I feel like they're thinking about you, but it's because maybe they stared at you and you just, maybe you had something on that caught them eye, oh my gosh, maybe you had something on that caught their eye. Maybe it was like I say, your facial features. I feel like people stare at you while they're literally doing nothing, or people think about you while they're literally doing nothing, but it's because they stared at you. Like it's like they can't get a photo of you out of their head. Wow, Pile 3. Let's see. Spirit, why do people stare at my Pile 3s? Okay, we got Achieve as well as Abundance. Yeah, you could be very abundant here, Pile 3. You just have this abundant energy. And like I said, I feel like you're very bubbly, so you could just like talk with a smile, or you could talk like, I don't know, like if people hear you talk, like people think that like, I don't know, like people think that everything is going right for you, that you know everything is going right with you, like, I don't know, nothing bad is happening in your life or something like that. That's what people think. People stare at you and think that you're very abundant here, and I think that's just because of your spirit. And like I said, please wear your evil eye protection, because I do get with this pile that people may be jealous of that, especially when I brought up people in the matrix. So these people could be people who, especially if you're older here, these people who are evil eyeing you could be people who are stuck in a matrix, who are stuck in cycles and don't, you know, their creativity and their joy got sucked out of them, you know what I mean? And so you could be older here and still have that joy and still be very youthful. And I feel like people are jealous of that here, Pile 3. So we have achieve. People stare at you because they think that you have achieved a lot. That something about awards here. Maybe you got a lot of awards or something. Yeah, people think that you've achieved a lot here, Pile 3. That's why people stare at you. Let's see, give me one more card. Why do people stare at my Pile 3s? Why do people stare at my Pile 3s? Progress is doing something a little better today than yesterday. I feel like people, if these are people who have seen you before, I feel like you're always doing something different. People may stare at you because, like I said, if these are people that seen you before, they think that you like start a new goal like each time they see you or something like that, or maybe you wear something different every time like they see you, or maybe you have different personalities, maybe you do your hair different every time someone sees you, and I feel like they stare at you for that. Yeah, it's something about your hair, Pile 3. I don't know, maybe you colored it, maybe you shaved it, or something is very like bold about your hair. And I feel like that's why people stare at you as well, Pile 3. So yes, Pile 3, that is what I get for your reading. Remember to take what resonates and leave the rest. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And have a happy holidays if you celebrated, Pile 3. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.